So Bill, my advisor, was talking about, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but I want to remember it, or have you remember it for me. Coming downtown and doing a search for similar or exactly alike names.
Okay.
So you look them up, and if there's one, maybe this is a trademark search or a copyright.
Yeah, it sounds like a trademark search.
All right, and you want to make sure that you're not copying someone else.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he had spoken about coming down and flipping through all these old files and like that, or is that?
Oh, I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the DBA at County Hall.
Oh, okay. That must
Yeah,
be it.
so if you've got a particular name
Right.
that you want to use, you have to go flip through these books. It's kind of funny because my business partner and I, John Del Vecchio, we started out as a DBA because we started at the end of the year, and then at the beginning of the year we converted to an LLP. So we had to go through all of the books looking for Del Vecchio and Stadler, Stadler and Del Vecchio. And then when they were satisfied we'd done that, then we were able to do, the DBA as Del Vecchio and Stadler. But I think that's what he's talking about.
And so you're saying county hall, that is a county thing? Or
Yeah.
what if there's someone else doing your same thing out in some other state or something?
Well, that's fine because the DBA is an assumed name, so it just gives you the ability to conduct business under an assumed name. So you're David, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say you wanted to call yourself, I don't know, Snappy Cartoons.
Mickey Mouse Publications.
No, not that. Let's just say like Snappy Cartoons or something. And then you go through in Erie County. All that Erie County is doing is saying you may conduct business in Erie County under the name Snappy Cartoons.
Right.
So we're not too concerned about what's happening in Niagara County or the rest of the state or the rest of the country, because it's just Erie County that's recognizing you. So then if you decide to form an LLP or an INC, then you go to the state level, and then they do a search across the state to make sure that there aren't any other incorporations or LLCs calling themselves Snappy Cartoons. And then they may be satisfied, but if you want to register it at the federal level, let's say there
Right.
is a Snappy Cartoons in Kentucky,
Right.
then you're out.
Then you need to change.
Right.
I see.
So actually, in a lot of cases, if you start up a business, even before you file with New York State, you may want to do a U.S. Patent and Trademark Office search, because you could get a cease and desist
Right.
from somebody else, and then you spend this money on an LLC. You have to
Right.
go. You can keep the LLC and just change the name,
Right.
but then you're spending more money and more time and aggravation and.
So the U.S. Patent and Trademark search, how does that get conducted? Is that something online or?
Yeah, it's uspto.gov. You'll click on the trademark side, you can do a search, and then you can do an exact search. You try to look up phonetic equivalents, and anything that might be similar.
Okay.
So, the example I like to give is, you could go to New York State and form Nike Incorporated, but you're going to get a cease and desist letter pretty quickly.
And if you find that it's not there, and you're cool, then you can do a trademark, you can register your trademark.
Right. And then of course we recommend an attorney for the trademark registrations as well. And so, we usually do a fairly quick search just to make sure that there's nothing glaring out there. But there are more extensive searches that can be done to make sure that there's, nothing even close at all.